Greetings, fans. I'm Mike Stetson, Sports Information Director. I want to thank you for joining us for another edition of the Warrior Weekly Show. This week we're talking ice hockey. We sit down with team captain Braedan Pearce and team scoring leader Taylor Karr and talk about how the season's been going so far, 4 games in. Also highlight this weekend's home openers at Albert Lee Ice Arena up in Minnesota. The team will be hosting Lindenwood Belleville Friday and Saturday night. Puck drops 7:30 Friday night, 7 o'clock Saturday. Saturday will be a very special night. Come on out. You get your chance to meet the team and skate with the Warriors after the contest. You get to hit the ice about 9:45, free skate rental. Now, fans, it's time for the Warrior Weekly Show. Thank you. Welcome, fans. We are joined by 2 of the Warrior hockey players. We've got Taylor Karr and Braedan Pearce, and these guys are going to be opening up the home season this weekend, Friday and Saturday, hosting Lindenwood Belleville. Guys, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
2 of the returners on a youthful but very talented team. First up, guys, I got to ask you, how has the season been going, and are you excited to be back on the ice?
I'm very excited to be back on the ice, and our team this year is looking pretty promising. It is useful, like you said, but I expect good things to come.
You guys go down opening weekend, Lindenwood. You guys get the split. You played fairly well, got a lot of pucks in the net. How nice was it to get the season started with, I know you wanted a sweep, but at least a split and get a win under your belt?
Yeah, I mean, that was our first NAIA road win, which was very amazing, and especially bringing it down to overtime and then having our only senior, win it for us, which was pretty nice. But I mean, as a team, we had a great effort, and it was probably one of the best games we played as a team since probably Taylor and I have been here. So,
you guys both sophomores. You mentioned only one senior, Ryan, and then like a dozen freshmen on the team. I think one redshirt freshman, but like a dozen freshmen. How tough was it coming into a year knowing that this team is so young and that you're going to have those learning experiences that may not go your way?
Well, it's a great opportunity. I mean, there's plenty of time to learn, so we can't use that as an excuse, but we just have a lot more to learn than maybe some of these older teams who already have that experience. And we're just very lucky to have a very young team so that we can grow together and be very dominant by our senior year.
That's got to be exciting, knowing that this team has got, looks like 20 plus players that are going to be together for 3 years. How exciting is that? Because this team could be something special in the next couple of years.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to excel as a team throughout the years and stuff. And I feel like we're the only team in the NAIA that has the opportunity, just because you are so young. Like no other team has the teams that are young, yes.
I guess Lindenwood, though, they've got some youth, they've got some inexperience, a lot of new guys on their roster. How nice is it that this weekend, when you guys host your home openers, it'll be against a team that, 1, you've seen, 2, you've beaten, and maybe configuration-wise looks a little bit more like you guys?
Yeah, I guess it's just a good matchup. Basically, it's pretty even all across the board, and that's what it really.
You guys both off to good starts to the year. Taylor, you're leading the team in scoring, and Braedan, you've got a couple of goals, or a couple of assists and a goal, I believe. What's going right offensively for the team?
When we're firing hard, our team can definitely control the pucks in the corners, and then once we get the pucks on net from up top, then, our team's full of guys who can crash the net. So, Taylor, for example, that guy, you put him in front of the net, he can put anything in the net. So for guys to lead or to follow that, it's really going to help us. So
Gotta enjoy being that kind of old school grinder in front of the net who just gets them garbage goals. But that's the kind that win games. Is that the
key to your game, or?
That is exactly the key to my game. I mean, growing up, that's basically the position I was thrown into. Like, all the past coaches were saying, stand in front, you'll do good things, you'll succeed. So I guess that's what I carried through college here.
I know people love the pretty goals, the cross-ice passes, the breakaways, but man, them garbage goals, they win games. And if you're willing to do the work in front, that's a big difference.
Exactly.
Talk a little bit about this weekend. I know you guys got the Skate with the Warriors coming up Saturday night. Fans want to remind you, great opportunity. Come out and meet the team, cheer them to victory, and then after the game, you get to stick around, free skate rental, and you get to meet all the guys and skate with them on the ice up at Albert Lee. Talk about this weekend. How fun is it getting the home opener and getting some fans out there and getting to play on your home ice?
I mean, it's tons of fun because we've had a couple road trips already, like early on in the year, so it's nice to see our support instead of having play in front of their crowds.
What do you guys expect from this weekend?
2 wins, that's for sure. We gotta bounce back from last weekend, so we definitely have a lot to learn in practice this week, which is a big advantage, like I've been talking about. So, I mean, if we can learn and we can play as hard as we did against them 2 weekends ago, then we have no problem with winning these 2 games.
Talk a little bit about you guys' own personal lives and stuff. Was it always your dream to be playing college hockey, and is this like a dream come true? Did you do other sports? What got you into it?
When I was younger, we got asked, I was probably about 10 years old, what we wanted to be when we grew up. And I said that I wanted to play college hockey, whereas lots of kids are like, I want to go to the NHL, or obviously I wanted to do that, but I recognized at a younger age that there are steps. So knowing that this could be my last step, or if I have the opportunity to go on farther, I'm just trying to stay focused with the team. So, yeah.
How about you? Was this always the dream, play college hockey? Were you always a hockey player?
Like, the same kind of question I got asked when I was younger is, what would you like to be when you're older? I always said hockey player, so I guess I am living a dream here. So as long as I can keep playing, that's my life basically. That's what happened for me.
You guys just sophomores, so you got a long way to go in your careers and in college and everything. Do you know what will be next when you are done here at Waldorf? Or have you thought about it yet?
I have not thought about it. As long as I can keep playing hockey, that's that's all I look forward to, I guess.
Well, the goal is to get a degree and to play hockey while doing that. So, I mean, the reason why I came here was to play hockey, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're getting a degree, you can only play hockey for so long, so that backup plan of having a degree is definitely very important. So, if I have the opportunity to play hockey along with probably everyone else on the team, guys are probably going to take it.
Braedan, being one of the captains and just a sophomore, how are you leading this team? Are you the vocal leader who gets out there and gets in people's faces and tells them what to do, or a lead by example kind of guy?
I definitely like to lead by example. I'm not too vocal in the dressing room. I'm not the type of guy who will come into the dressing room and start screaming at the guys or tell guys to get up and get going. My goal is always to just lead on the ice and just play as hard as I can and hope that teammates follow me. So,
Taylor, obviously you're a team leader. I mean, you're scoring goals, you're leading the team that way. How do you see yourself leading this team?
Well, see, I'm the kind of opposite of Braedan. I like to get up and get in people's faces and like encourage them and like just really just motivate them to succeed and be awesome.
Is it tough for you guys, just being your second year, to be team leaders, or do you feel like you've got the talent and the experience, or at least the experience to be a team leader?
I mean, we're adults, so being 22 years old, I mean, if you haven't learned it by now, then you know you gotta hope that it's gonna come soon. So, I mean, yeah, it's just, you know, you're being yourself. Hopefully at this age you can lead.
22. Now, most people don't understand. You guys come in as freshmen, sophomore. The other sports, you might be 17 or 18. You guys have the chance to play juniors. You've been away from home. You've experienced life in a whole different way than probably a lot of the freshmen and sophomores coming into school. What's it like having that kind of background and then bringing it to a college stage?
Yeah, it's huge actually. Just being out there, getting experience. Like, you have other coaches teaching you ways that you probably never really thought about, like playing that way. And just, like you said, like the life experience huge coming to college with, and just playing all over the world, and just playing, I guess.
Where's the coolest place you guys have played?
I mean, I don't even want to say mine if Taylor's going to go ahead and say it.
I used to play in Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, I played there for 6 months and I got traded, but it was a lot of fun when I was there. So.
Yeah, the fun of that. I mean, people don't think about that, but yeah, you guys were playing in leagues where you could be traded one day. Did you ever get traded?
Yeah, actually, Taylor and I, we played in Ontario together 3 years ago, and we lived in the same house. And probably 20 games in, I got traded to another team in Ontario. So, I mean, that was pretty.
So you went from teammates to rivals.
Yeah, pretty much. We were in different leagues, but still the opportunity to play each other. So now we're playing together again, which is
that's
nice.
kind of cool.
Prefer that.
Well, I appreciate guys taking time out. I know you got to head up to Albert Lee, get some more ice time in before the big weekend. Want to remind you fans, Friday night, 7:30 puck drop up at Albert Lee. 7 o'clock Saturday night, the guys will be taking on Lindenwood, Belleville. Holy cow, more than I can say. The Lynx, how about that? They'll be taking on the Lynx Friday and Saturday night. Skate with the Warriors Saturday night. Come on out and meet the guys. Come on out and cheer these guys to victory. There's nothing going on at home that'll interrupt the games, so you can come up to the Albert Lee and watch some hockey. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good luck this weekend and all season long.